You gotta keep everyone safe in here, Chuck. This is life or death.
For how long?
As long as it takes.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
It was crazy. Literally that episode aired, and the next day I flew to Chicago for my first convention. So it was like I was on stage in front of all these people, just like I had just done, and I was like, "What's real? This is crazy." Yeah, it was crazy, and you know, very true to. I mean, what they had on the show had aspects of the way it really works here, but in truth, it's, you know, there are some differences. This is a lot bigger. There's more people here actually, and a lot less guys. There's a lot more women, and not as many people in costume as there were in that episode, and no real ghosts.
What does the future hold for Sam and Dean? Well, how do you feel about angels? Yeah, no, because let me tell you, they're not nearly as lame as you think.
You know, the fans make it easy because they ask you some good questions. But yeah, when I first got on stage in Chicago, I was joking and had the water bottle and was shaking and acting nervous, you know, and everybody like that. But no, in truth, I don't have as much of a shortage of things to say. That's what's funny about Chuck and that episode. He's the most unlikely hero and the most unlikely guy that people would have a convention for, you know. And that's what's so fun about playing this guy, is that like he just does not want the limelight, even though he has it. In that episode, I finally got like my little hero moment. Yeah, that was cool, because it's always fun when a character could take a journey and like, yeah, that literally Kripke wrote in the script that I had like a hero, they wanted the hero angle on me, like from down low with me up top, you know, and I get the girl at the end. It was awesome. He writes knowing that the fans are listening and what they want to hear and see, and I really do feel like and now more than ever, my character is him. And so like this episode where everyone's at the convention and he's answering questions, and you got the feeling that was Eric answering questions to the fans, you know, that was his nod to the fans. And after that episode, I had people at the convention in Chicago say, like, do you think he's making fun of us? And I was like, he's making fun of himself as much as he's making fun of you. I really don't think he's making fun of you at all, because you guys are on the same team, you know. If anything, he's just creating a show within a show. He's stepping back and going, this is what we're doing here, and this is what really is happening, you know? That's why he's so smart. I can tell you, just as always, Eric Kripke, what comes out of his brain is like really, really smart and well done, and the fans are not going to be disappointed. Like, he writes in a way that you feel like he's writing for the fans. I feel like when a show like this, or a comic book like this, or a book like this works, fans feel like he's touching them, like he's talking, he's giving them the story as they want to hear it. So they're not going to be disappointed. And what's cool about my character, especially in the season finale, is like I'm kind of him. And so, you know, I become a storyteller. And so it's neat. It's really neat. And again, at the end, you're going to get chills at what goes down. It's cool. I'm really curious to see where they take it next year. All right, so if I'm a prophet in real life, I can see what's going to happen before it happens. That'd be really tricky. That'd be really tricky, because you always, you know, you can't ever live spontaneously. But I would probably let people know around me that I care about if something bad's going to go down, so they can avoid it. You know, don't eat that chicken, it's going to make you sick. And I probably, I guess ultimately with that gift, you could let people know to like clear out of Haiti, because there's going to be some bad things are going to go down, right? You can say, hey, there's earthquake's going to happen. So that's a big burden to have, right? So I guess then I would want a lot of money and a good office, and I could sit there with a phone. I could be like, oh, wait, and I could just call people all day and tell them what's going to happen before it happens. And then I'll retire.